Hey, good morning, my friends. MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa here with the MLive Morning Weather Update. I won't be able to answer your questions today. I lost my phone in the couch. Not in the cushions, but I was charging it and the couch was kind of ripped at the top and it dropped down in and it's in there. So I've been turning it upside down and I'm about ready to take a chainsaw to it. So let's get on into it. We do have some weather to talk about. Of course, we have the hot day today and tomorrow coming up for most of us. Thunderstorms start to knock down the heat, the actual temperature, but the humidity is going to stay high right on through the weekend to maybe about Tuesday afternoon or definitely Wednesday. It looks like the humidity starts to go down and a pattern change into somewhat cooler 70s, low 80s as it looks like as we end July. Yesterday, I'll be honest, yesterday I wrote about their extended forecasts into August for somewhat warmer than normal temperatures. Right now, it looks like about the first 5 days of August could be cooler than normal. So we may have to backtrack on that, or it may just be delayed. It does look like the heat comes back, but also it looks like storminess comes back as well. So here we are. We have a bunch of thunderstorms off to our west. So are they coming right toward us? Well, we've got this hot atmosphere aloft that's going to erode the storms there you see in Wisconsin coming our way. I'll show that to you on the modeling of the radar forecast. So we expect those to diminish and pretty well dry up, maybe just nicking the northwest corner of lower Michigan by this afternoon, and eventually those storms out in the Dakotas will head toward Michigan as well. This morning I'm also writing about how we have drought going, and the thunderstorms coming our way could also miss areas, it looks like, over the next several days. And especially it looks like central lower Michigan, which is in the drought area, could be missed. So here's your current radar. And again, I apologize if anybody's trying to ask me any questions. I'm not able to respond because I don't have my phone. I know where it's at. I know about a 2 square foot area where it's at. I just gotta get some sort of cutting device and open up the bottom of the couch and get to it. So let's look at the severe weather chances first off. And here it is for today. Upper left, the yellow area across the UP means the UP has the highest chance, a level 2 risk, or what we used to call a slight risk of severe weather. But notice the tornado forecast in the upper right, 2% chance in the western half of the UP, and even a 5% chance around Ironwood in the far west, southwest part of the UP. And then the winds would stay across the UP as well. Now tomorrow, as the front sags southward, tomorrow to Thursday morning to Friday morning, they don't continue the 15% chance. They just go with a 5% chance of scattered severe wind gusts for tomorrow into Friday morning. All right, now here's what you probably like to see, and this is the radar forecast. All right, so, and let me hit refresh, see if we got the newest, and we do have. So there's your thunderstorm complex in Wisconsin moving northeast across Lake Michigan into the UP, and you see there 3, 4, 5 o'clock, maybe Leelanau County, Traverse City, isolated thunderstorm, maybe Charlevoix, Petoskey. Otherwise, lower Michigan will be dry today and hot. And look at, as we go through the evening hours, the squall line coming across the UP. So if you're watching from the UP and perhaps camping, this is a late night type thing. This is 11 o'clock, and then midnight and 2 and 3 and 4 in the morning and come across northeast lower. But again, most of southern lower, will stay dry. Then we jump to our next model that goes out a little bit farther. It does the same thing on diminishing those thunderstorms in Wisconsin. It also has the squall line across the UP tonight. Now, what does it do for tomorrow? So here's noonish tomorrow. We still are dry, I do believe, across, the southern 2/3 of lower Michigan from Houghton Lake southward. But by afternoon and evening, it gets more active. This is tomorrow evening, and it makes sense. Thunderstorms developing and dropping south across the state. The European model kind of then hangs the front up. It has done this for a few days. It hangs the front up in the southern part of the state for Friday into Saturday with clumps of thunderstorms. So here are 6-hour rainfall amounts. This is Thursday afternoon into evening, Thursday night to Friday morning, Friday morning into afternoon, and then Friday afternoon into evening. You could see the front becomes active, and this is Saturday morning. So southern third of the state, southern third of the state, Flint, Lansing southward, Grand Rapids southward, maybe another burst of thunderstorms. Let's look at Saturday afternoon. Here's Saturday afternoon. Here's Sunday. And then the final front comes through on Monday or Tuesday with a burst of thunderstorms. Humidity goes down after that. Look at these temperatures. We'll be 90-ish in a lot of places today. Tomorrow, a lot of places, Grand Rapids to Clare, Mount Pleasant, to the northeast shoreline, through the Saginaw Valley, all of the Detroit and Ann Arbor area, all of southern Michigan, 93, 94, 95, maybe a few hot spots at 96 or 97. Friday, still in the low 90s, Ann Arbor and Detroit, still humid there. Still humid everywhere, really. Otherwise, temperatures well into the 80s. Saturday, temperatures solidly in the 80s. Sunday, creeping back to 90 in a lot of places, high humidity. And Monday, 90 or better, higher, hotter in a lot of places. Tuesday, still pretty hot in the southern half. And then Wednesday, a touch cooler. And by Thursday and Friday, we could drop down into the 70s to near 80. And like I said, this is the early part of August, and it looks comfortable with temperatures in the 70s and the low 80s. So again, I do apologize I wasn't able to converse with you. I don't have my phone. Well, I do. My couch has my phone. I gotta wait till my wife gets home from work. She's gonna help me while I lift it up and turn it over. She's gotta grab it. I can't do both at once. So we will watch the weather for you. Severe weather today across the UP. That's this evening. Be careful if you're camping there. Otherwise, slow down, drink a lot of water, try to stay in shade. I've been reading where if you get hot, the best thing is to cool yourself down fast with cold shower or something like that. If you were to have to go to get medical treatment, it's better to cool yourself down first. As they say, the heat, lasting a long time in your body can make it progress, and it could be worse on you than getting in a cold shower, say, or something like that, or ice packs. There you have it. Be careful. I'll keep you updated. And I'm meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. This is the MLive Morning Weather Update. We'll see you back here again tomorrow. Bye.